Hey everyone, this is Mr. Everything, and in this video I'm going to do an unboxing and first impressions of this 3-in-1 magnetic charging stand. I assume it's just by magnetic, it's actually MagSafe because that's what I want. If it's not specifically MagSafe, it'll still work because right now I'm not at home where I would have my regular MagSafe charger, and I didn't want to take it with me. I have a double-sided tape to my alarm clock. That's just, I like it not to come up with the phone. So I decided to get this instead of using USB cable because I have that usually for charging other things, and then for AirPods and the Apple Watch. So all three of these are going to be utilized by me. And instead of having three different little power bricks and three cables, this should all be consolidated down into one. And the one thing I will say is everything that I've ever bought that's on is actually really good. It's from Walmart. It was cheaper than any of the other brands that offer this configuration. They're closer to 100. This was around 50. So you're going to get 15 watts Qi charging or Qi2 out of the, which again I assume is MagSafe. Then you have your 5 watt for your watch and the AirPods. You could probably fit other things back there, but it's kind of just shaped to fit an AirPod case. Got some interesting, pretty pink on there. Got some heft to it, which is good because I was hoping that the phone just won't tip over. Now this one is in white. As far as I can tell, they don't make it in black, which it would be nice to have some other color options. And I do like that the cables C on both ends. Not enough things are C on both ends. A lot of them connect with C, but they still go into the wall with A, which at this point everything should just be C. And you get your own brick. I think this is 20 watts. See right there. So if you have an existing adapter and you don't want to use this and it has a C port, just if you can match those specs or exceed them, then everything will work at its maximum potential, and the device itself. So it was all pretty much minimal packaging. Here's the specs on this. I like the fit. It has weight to it. I like the finish. It's textured. It's a hard plastic, but it's textured for a little bit of grip and durability, so it's not going to show scratches. And it's not soft touch, which way too many power banks and stuff are soft touch, and then they get all sticky and lint sticks to them. Oh, I wish that clicked into place, because I mean it does have a good bit of tension holding it up. And it would be like, it makes you think that it would go up higher, but I really don't think it's designed to. So that should have probably a detent. Here's the Apple Watch, which I guess that's how you can tell if it's level, because if they have this design to lay more or less flat. And then this has a rubber texture on it. Let's go ahead and just test some things here. So this is the heaviest, is the Ultra. Now the titanium band I have is incredibly lightweight, but it still has a little bit of weight. And it's not pushing the stand back down, but just the whole thing kind of wants to rock on this. But I think on a table, that'll sit just fine. I have an AirPods case here. Looks like that fits just fine. And I'm recording with the phone. But we'll find out. This is the MagSafe configuration on this case. And sure enough, not the strongest magnet, but maybe when the phone's magnet in conjunction, maybe it'll work a little stronger. But you can see, you can do portrait, or if you want the nightstand mode, which I do, go ahead and set it up like that. And before I plug this in, let's see how long the cord is. I'd say probably about 5 feet. I'm sure it's on the box. Oh yeah, it's right there. So I was good on my guess. The port for the plug here is on the back, and then since it's C, you could go this way if your cable's routing that way, or you can go this way, or you could use your own cable and it would probably come out straight, and I guess that's an indicator light. So let me go ahead and plug it in. You can see there was a light there indicating it got power. Now hopefully you'll hear these. You might not be able to see the light, but so that is charging, so that works. Now the bracelet might knock the case off, but that works. And that was just the AirPods case, must have jostled around a little bit. So again, I'm recording with the phone. I can come back. I really am just going to give the verdict now. This is a good product and it's going to work. I've never had an on-product fail. I've never had an on-product have any issues. And if there would be, you can take it right back to Walmart. You know, excellent return policy. So that's not something to be concerned with. If I would happen to notice any issues, I'll come back. If there would be any issues with the phone charging, or if it doesn't want to keep up or something, but I really think that this should be a fine setup here, and then it's nice and compact. So you can keep this plug on it and wrap it around it for travel if you want. But I would recommend it. It seems like On Stuff's usually at this point always the best deal for affordability, but then still matches the quality and specs of the bigger names. So it's another great product, and I would recommend it. And it should fit the bill exactly for what I need it for right now. So thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next one. Have a good one.